didn't know Tony.
Nice that Scott doesn't.
What?
I didn't know Tony.
But he's not
I
here.
didn't know him.
Tony
I
who?
don't
Tony?
recognize him.
Oh, yeah.
He looks
How
like
was
a
your
completely different guy.
June travels?
Very good.
Busy?
I was busy, yeah.
Yeah, but
Now I'm trying to get caught back up again.
in your office? Yeah.
Okay.
It was good to be out, though.
So, yeah, if we had a citizen who was complaining about her interaction with a town employee, should that be in
Non-public,
non-public?
but they should come and talk to Scott, who will be back
Well,
on
I
Thursday.
told her to call Scott, but he's not available.
He's available Thursday.
Okay, it'll wait.
That would be the
So
best
if
first
she
choice.
calls, she'll get you. Yeah. Okay. Good. I just want it to be really nice. You know?
I don't know, Neil. You're starting a new trend.
Do you get kind of hot hiking?
I
It's
did
humid
on
weather, huh?
Friday.
How's that affect you?
Holy moly. Maybe you should go
Some of those
boating.
hikes you go on are pretty
Go boating instead of hiking.
Friday it was
pretty long hikes, huh?
It was a 10-miler. Uphill.
Start at 6 in the morning or
No, I started at
at what?
8. It wasn't terribly hot, but the humidity was just unbelievable. So I was
Coming
basically
downhill must have been.
drenched.
Any little ponds you can jump into along the way?
Did stick my feet in the.
Here we go. We got a full board.
Look at that. It's been a while.
Hey, hurry up. 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock. We're already overdue.
Hey, how you doing?
We ready to do this thing?
Cool here.
Ah,
All right, let's do it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay.
Right.
Make a motion to approve the June 24th regular meeting minutes.
Any discussion?
How about a second? I'll second.
Yes.
Practice, Bill. Thank you. Now any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? I am abstaining. All right. Select Board will meet on the following dates at 5 p.m. Monday, July 22nd, Monday, August 12th, and Monday, August 26th. Citizens wishing to be listed on the Select Board's agenda should notify the Town Hall before noon the Thursday before the scheduled meeting. All meetings will be held upstairs in Town Hall and will be held via Zoom. Zoom information can be found on the town's website at plymouthnh.gov. For me, the only comment, thank you for covering for me for the last
of cake.
month. I appreciate
I'm
it.
glad you had a nice trip.
I did. I did.
That's a Met zone.
Yeah. I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second one.
Oh, that was great. It was an amazing one, actually. Yeah.
It was a better one. Yeah.
It's good to be able to watch them at 1.5x. That's kind of
What?
nice. Yeah, watch them sped up. Works pretty well. Okay. We have an employee recognition promotion this evening. A little police pinning ceremony. I'll give the floor to Chief Hutchins.
Good evening. Tonight, I'm able to recognize one of our many hardworking employees here at the police department. On June 10th, I promoted Corporal Nicholas Raymond to the rank of sergeant. Sergeant Raymond is a 10-year veteran of the Plymouth Police Department, having started his law enforcement career with the Plymouth Police Department back in 2014. Sergeant Raymond has shown exceptional dedication to the town of Plymouth and to the Plymouth Police Department. Sergeant Raymond continues to grow within the department as he works towards achieving his professional career goals. Sergeant Raymond is currently a field training officer for the department and organizes all of the training within the department to assure that all of our staff is up to date on training and current trends. Sergeant Raymond is also a TASER instructor and is trained in peer-to-peer support for first responders. Please join me in congratulating Sergeant Raymond on his accomplishments and his promotion to the rank of sergeant.
Until you hear him say yelp.
There we go. There you go. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations. Thanks. Thank you.
Congrats, Nick.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
Oh, losing half the audience. Oh, more than that.
That was really
The whole
Down
audience.
to Frank.
All but Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see Frank because Ann was
He's hiding in the back.
in the way.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right, so we need to review and sign a settlement agreement between Public Service Company of New Hampshire, Eversource Energy, PSNH, and the Town of Plymouth.
So what you have in front of you is a negotiated settlement agreement, negotiated by town attorney. This is with, for the years, 2019 and 2020, so we've been working on these for a while. As you look down through the settlement, of course, as we originally started, it was quite higher on their side, quite lower on ours. And we are settling for $15,000 for those 2 years. No interest to be paid on that $15,000. It's just a straight, and it will be settled. And that is recommended by town attorney.
All right?
all right. I'll make a motion that we sign the settlement agreement between Public Service Company of New Hampshire and, the Town of Plymouth.
A second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed?
Of course.
Too loud for Frank to hear.
Frank, sit. So while that's going around, I just wanted to let the board know that we have a interoffice memo in your packages. This is for the beginnings of the 24-25 budget items. I'm sure that Scott will be discussing this a lot more with the board in future meetings, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what the schedule was. And as you look down through, make sure that we can have at least a quorum available on the dates that we need them, and times. So,
Specifically in December timeframe.
yes.
And looks like 112 and 119 are both Sundays.
I changed those. Didn't I
Like
change those?
113, 120.
I did change them to 113 and 127.
They're correct in here.
Yeah. Sorry, I
correct here.
I was looking at 26. I was ahead of myself.
Yep. October's going to be busy.
Yes. Hard to believe we just started a new year and we're already looking
Already on it.
much further.
I still need to sign that.
I don't know if Bill did.
It's technically only 3 spots. Do you want
I'll take all,
take all 5?
sign underneath somewhere, yep.
All right. What else you got in the signature file?
All right, so the first item I have is withdrawal from a capital reserve from the material handling and equipment. This is for the highway small truck that we purchased back on April 22nd, 2024. The board agreed to withdraw $15,531, which was the difference from what we had in the budget compared to what we needed to purchase the equipment. So I just have that to be signed, and I did put on the front so you can see how much is in that account. The next item I have is an abatement, which had to be recalculated for 18 Plaza Village. It was a approved abatement. That you had approved at the last meeting. Here's another one that we had to recalculate. We were off by $27, so you are abating just the difference, which is the $27. And that is for 56 Merrill Street. Before I get into all the denials, the board had asked how much you were actually abating. So we actually reduced the value by $1,102,600, which is equivalent to $27,387 total.
So what? That's the.
That's a reduction from all the people that applied. It
Okay.
could have been 12,000,600. We reduced it down to 11,500. Overall reduction was 1.1, and the amount was 27,387. This is all one package here. We had someone prior that the board had denied, and this is for 612 Tenny Mountain Highway. The individual wrote a letter, asked for it to be reconsidered by the Board of Selectmen. Your assessors are still saying it should be denied, so, and our response is it's a denial. The next one is going to
Was there a,
be,
what was their reason for requesting reconsideration?
if you read, next, take that rubber band, yeah, right off. And that's the assessors. And that is the letter there from the
So this one was,
The reason I believe it was, is because it was emailed to us. We cannot accept email as an abatement. It did not come in on time.
yeah, I was seeing that. It didn't look like it came on time.
Right. So that's why it's denied.
Okay.
And he
And they-
wanted the board to reconsider that. But the law states specifically, you cannot email your abatement application. It has to be hand-delivered or regular mail,
Gotcha.
or UPS, or... Next abatement is 70 Eagles Nest Road. There's no indication that there are any disproportionalities existing. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessment remain at $317,700. I'm going to just keep going. You stop me if you have questions. Okay. The next one is 5 Dodge Road. The taxpayer asserts that increases in value are excessive. The abatement process reviews the assessed value of property to be sure that there are no, they went out and looked at it, sorry. An exterior field review noted no significant errors, and it's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessment stay at $322. 7 Dodge Road. The taxpayer asserted that increases in value are excessive. There's no indication there's any disproportionality that exists. An exterior field review was noted, no significant errors. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessment stay at $325,000. 86 Davis Road, Unit N1. Taxpayer asserts that other condos provided are comparable and show a disparity in assessment. The abatement process reviews the assessment value of property to be sure that it's proportionate. No indication that any disproportionality exists.
Sorry.
It's recommended that the abatement be denied and that the assessment stay at $247,500. 26 Adams Road. Let's see. The abatement application contains other properties that the owner compiled of riding arenas throughout the state to compare their property to. The market value prices per square foot allows a consistent way to view each town without any additional market value. Evidence provided specific to this property is recommended that the abatement be denied. Remaining at $435,800. The next one is 9 Dodge Road. The taxpayer asserts the increase in the value is excessive. The abatement process reviews the assessed value of property to be sure that it is proportionally a proportional distribution. There's no indication that there's any disproportionality exists. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessed value at $334,900. 64 Davis Road, Unit K4. The taxpayer asserts that increases in value are excessive. Process reviews to assess values of the property to be sure that there is proportional distribution of the tax burden. There is no indication that there are any disproportionalities existing. An exterior review noted no significant errors. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessed value of $244,500 remain. 5 Brookside Drive. The abatement application contained information regarding the land value only being a concern. The abatement process relates to the value of the entire property, not any particulars with the land value calculation. As the abatement application focuses on the land component of the value and does not have any other direct market value evidence, it's recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessment stay at $261,700. 496 Texas Hill Road. The taxpayer asserts that market data indicates the property is disproportionately assessed. Other properties were given as examples. The property cited on 112 Bell Road supports the current assessment. The property on Warren Street is a different type of property. It's a 2-family. Taxpayer provided no evidence of market data that would support a change in assessments. Recommended that the abatement be denied and the assessment remain at $305,200. 61 Ledgeside Lane. The abatement application contained information pertaining again to the land value. The taxpayer provided no evidence of market data that would support a change in assessments. The abatement process relates in the value of the entire property, not any particular perceived discrepancy in the land value calculation. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the value remain at $610,600. 265 Old Hebron Road. The taxpayer asserts that market value data indicates the property is disproportionately assessed, while the taxpayer provided other properties as examples. They did not indicate how those specific values related to their property and what made their assessment disproportionate. It's recommended to be denied, and the assessment remain at $300,700. 330 Hunt Road. The abatement application contained information regarding land value only. The abatement process relates to the value of the entire property, not any particular perceived discrepancy in the land value calculation. It's recommended that the abatement be denied and the value remain at $1,177,220. The next one is 39 Bell Road. The taxpayer asserts that outside influences to the property adversely affect their property value and that has not been considered in the assessment. The taxpayer provided no evidence of market data that would support a change in assessment. The taxpayer indicated the opinion of market value in 2023 was $765,000. The abatement process is the assessed value of land to be sure that there are no proportionate distributions. It's recommended that it be denied and remain assessed at $957,100.
What are outside influences?
Means it would have to give examples of why they believe their assessment is overassessed. They didn't
Okay.
give any examples of outside examples, like your house versus my house.
Right.
Did I already go through this one? 95 Hunt Road. Taxpayer asserts that market data indicated the property is disproportionately assessed. While the taxpayer provided other properties as example, they did not indicate how those specific values related to their property and how it was assessed disproportionate. Recommended that we deny the abatement. It's assessed at $566,896. This one is going to be 34 Ridgeview Lane. The abatement application contained no information regarding the overall value of the property, but indicated that additional value information would be supplied at a later date. The taxpayer did not provide an appraisal on May 24th. It's unclear how the ownership rights were defined in the appraisal and how the value of the properties at 21246 and 21246 BG, must be Building 1, were assigned on the ownership. Without important overall information provided, it's recommended that the abatement be denied. "34 Ridgeview Lane. The abatement application contains no information regarding the overall value of the property, but identified that additional value information will be supplied at a later date. As of this date, as of May 24th, 24, there is no additional information that was provided. Again, that it sounds like it may go along right with that last one, but this is the map and lot is going to be the Building 1. Next ones we have, it's all in one, same owner. 48 Vista Lane and 27 Vista Lane. The taxpayer asserts that market value indicates the property is disproportionately assessed. While the taxpayer provided an appraisal of his property, the appraisal was dated October of 2020. Since 2020, the value of the town has continued to increase substantially. The assessed value of $586,320 does not appear disproportionate when considering the growth in the market since 2020. There's no significant information to prove that neither parcel was disproportionately assessed. It's recommended the abatement be denied and the assessment remain at $586,320. There's several places to sign there. It's hot here.
It's warm.
We turned the fan back on.
I know. Put him up here at the table with us. We're hoping to have AC by the end of the week. Let's see.
Would be nice.
I'm not quite there, Mary Ann, but I'm starting to get there.
I'm sorry?
I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there.
I know.
Keep practicing.
Mary Ann scroll.
Yeah.
Missed one.
Think any of these are gonna wind up in court?
Well, so I think the next step is to,
The next step is either to file with the BTLA by September 1 or with Superior Court by September 1. So we'll see.
and that person that wanted a reconsideration, and we denied the reconsideration. The next step is the Superior Court.
Or BTLA.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, they just came back to the town one more time to see if they could get you to reconsider.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll change our minds.
Maybe?
You didn't follow procedure.
All right. Well, with the signature file done, on to committee reports.
Tomorrow.
No water sewer. Planning board.
We haven't had a meeting since the 20th.
Are they canceled? Or,
Planning board?
yeah, didn't they cancel, they canceled the next one?
Yeah.
Zoning board meeting got
haven't had a
canceled
meeting.
too.
Yeah.
Campus Community Council.
I still have to work with just to create an opportunity either in August or fall.
Yep. Sounds good. Elementary school.
Nothing for either school as they're on summer vacation. I think those schedules pick back up in August.
Okay. Conservation.
Reported on last time.
Okay. Capital improvement. No news, although the schedule earlier means we're going to be meeting. LRPC.
Nothing since the annual meeting.
Parks and Rec.
I do have a report from Lisa, but I just have to pull it up on my phone. She emailed it to me earlier today. Let's see. Concerts start on this Wednesday, 6:30 to 8 p.m. They're offering over 40 summer programs, and they are well attended and going well. And their fall program booklet will be on their website and Facebook and be out via PES email next week. And they are still considering a date for their summer meeting. That is the full report.
All right. Any questions for Ted about Parks and Rec? Parking and Economic Development.
No meeting.
Energy Commission.
We haven't had a meeting the past couple of weeks, so. And if you drive out by the airport, you can see the arrays being put up, and it's
Work
going.
is underway.
Yep.
They got a nice fence.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's figured. It's out kind of on the boonies. No offense to airport, but yeah, it'd be kind of a shame if somebody walked away with stuff. So the fence helps.
Nothing from advisory budget. PSU negotiations,
And
nothing yet. Or nothing probably for the whole year. Chamber of Commerce,
Thursday.
Thursday, Perlac.
I think I reported on the last one, but we also have a meeting coming up tomorrow, and VRAP is tomorrow morning. We test waters.
Water testing.
Yep.
Police and Fire Building Assessment Committee, I don't know if, I think they met while I was gone.
No, we didn't meet. I think Scott's still working on the MOU.
Oh, okay. Okay. So no news.
No news.
Union negotiations,
nothing yet.
nothing yet. Public comments.
None other than thank you for your professional work here.
Appreciate it, Frank.
Motion to adjourn?
Second?
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nay.
Okay, you can stay here.
You can stay in the
Let us know
East, that's
what
right.
comes out.
The public concurs with the decision.